Howdy folks, High Value DMD. This video I'm going to talk about a topic that I've been wanting to talk about a long time. Internet manhood, in particular, about this character, Andrew Tate. I'm sure many of you have come across this person on YouTube or in the YouTube shorts. So the internet manosphere, manhood, I've been following it for quite some time. It's comprised of people such as Better Bachelor, Entrepreneur in Cars, and then in my opinion, it really peaked and went mainstream with Kevin Samuels. Before Kevin Samuels, there's other people. There was Reddit posts about MGTOW, all of this stuff, and then there's Kevin Samuels. Kevin Samuels is largely someone who inspired me to create this channel. I agreed with quite a bit of what Kevin Samuels said. However, I think that there was something lacking. I think a faith-based component was definitely lacking from Kevin Samuels' work. And so part of my channel is I want to try to be in the manosphere and to be an example as far as a faith-based perspective, while keeping a lot of those similar themes, because I think that they are true and they hold true. For those who don't know me, I'm currently in dental school. I'm training to be a dentist. I'll be a dentist here in 2 years, and hopefully I'll be going on to residency training after that. And so part of my journey is understanding who I am as a man and how I operate in my space, and just imparting wisdom that I've learned along the way. So Kevin Samuels, I think, was a great addition to the internet. And I think he would push people forward. He held women accountable. He also held men accountable. And so I agreed with a lot of his message. And Jordan Peterson, really, even before Kevin Samuels, before MGTOW, Jordan Peterson, in a way, kicked off a lot of this with how he talked about, clean your room, self-responsibility, and other people like Jocko Willink, a Navy SEAL. All of these characters sort of define this rugged individualist spirit and mindset that has really, people have taken a liking to. Men have craved this. Young men are looking for this because in our society, in our media today, it seems like we're confused. We're saying that men can be pregnant. We're denigrating men. We're elevating women and not elevating masculine roles, which each have their role and their complementary role, and where they should be and how they move. So Kevin Samuels is now gone, unfortunately, and now we have this character, Andrew Tate. And I didn't know a whole lot of Andrew Tate until one of my viewers actually had sent me a private message and said something along the lines as I reminded him of Andrew Tate. I'm assuming he just was saying, I'm in a similar genre. So I've listened to some of what Andrew Tate has to say, and a couple of my first reactions to this guy. So he's got a similar thing going on as Kevin Samuels in that he says harsh things. But the thing is, Kevin Samuels never called women dogs. He was hard on women. He told them the hard truth, but he never used language such as, comparing people to animals or being a master over someone. So Andrew Tate uses a lot of inflammatory language like that I just disagree with. I think that's immature. I see someone that's uber famous who can handle himself with martial arts. Apparently, he says he has $350 million. You can't trust half of these people, what they say. But he says he's got all that money and stuff. And really, what I see a miserable person. I see someone who has to project, who's trying to be so loud and boisterous and put themselves out there like they're this big deal, and he uses some humor. He says I'm the top G. No girl can ever replace me. I'm the top G. I'm the best they'll get. There's a certain confidence you need to have right? You need to know your self-worth. You need to value yourself. You need to be confident with talking to women. And some humor is fine, but I think he's being loud and boisterous for attention. You know, he's trying to be controversial because he wants people to click and talk about him. And well, you know, look, I guess it worked because I'm talking about him here in this video. I think he does say some true things. You know, he's trying to empower men and just kind of slap them to reality and to get them moving and motivated, so to speak. And I did see one video where he seemed to try to coach this guy in front of this girl next to him and try to encourage the girl to give him a chance, you know. So those are positive things that I've seen. But overall, I don't agree with his style. I think he's trying to get in front of everybody. He's trying to be the star of the show as far as this genre goes, is the manosphere, the MGTOW, whatever have you. And I think he's disrespectful, and I don't think it's morally right, his approach in many of the ways. And I think ultimately, he's probably pretty miserable. Because he's fishing for attention. That tells me that he may actually not be all that confident in himself if he feels the need to do that, you know, or maybe he is confident in himself, but he's just a lover of money, and he is just trying to do everything he can to get every last drop of money he can. And you know, I've talked on this channel too about making money. You know, I'm all about making money. I want to make a good salary one day. That's a large part of why, you know, I'm going into the profession. I am in full support of that, but I'm not about chasing money. There's a difference. I'm about making money and being a good steward of that money, about the money that God gives me, and doing the right thing with that money and being generous with that money. I'm not about chasing it though. That's not my primary goal in life. I'm not about chasing money. I'm not about chasing fame, women, you know, cars. I really like cars. I'll probably make a video about that in the future. I'm looking at the first sports car to purchase in the future, but I'm not about any of that. And I think that's largely what Andrew Tate represents. I think that's what he may end up inspiring some of his viewers to do. And I think that inspiring viewers to be good role models, to not be lazy, but to go and to work hard, I think all those are good values. But I don't think chasing after certain things in your life, monetarily, materialistic things, I don't think that's what's going to fulfill you, you know. So anyway, that's my thoughts on Andrew Tate. I don't agree with him. I agree with some things he says. Hopefully, you know, other voices, faith-based voices, or good role models can rise above his message and be louder than his message, and sort of combat that. So hopefully this video can reach a couple people and it can resonate with some people. So please leave a comment, you know, tell me what you think. Do you agree with Andrew Tate or do you disagree with Andrew Tate? You know, I'd like to know other people's opinion. And if I have earned your like, leave me a like. And if I have earned your subscription, please subscribe. So please let me know in the comments what you think and how I can better this channel. Thank you.